Hey, this is Bar64 Guy, and Happy New Year. We are into 2021. Good riddance to 2020. Hoping this year will be a lot better all around the world. So, what I'm going to start with here is the first project of 2021 is a coffee table. Minor issue with the coffee table. This does have wheels on it, and unfortunately, two of the wheels have broken off. I think it might have to do with certain inhabitants of the house using the table as a chair sometimes and exceeding its weight capacity. But in any case, I have some new casters we're going to put on. So let's flip it up and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so as you can see on the underside of the coffee table, it has kind of the feet, but it also has casters. And you can see these casters are, this is cheapy plastic. And they're pretty well trashed. I think what's happening is the excessive weight, plus if you look at the off-center way the load is balanced here, you've got all the downward force over here, not over the center axis of the caster. And I think what happens is when you roll this on the floor, it's just creating these sideward forces like this. This one here is actually backing out most of the way. So I'm going to just finish taking these out and we're going to put some new ones on. So looking at these threaded studs, they've seen better days. One of the wheels that had actually broken, the stud had snapped off. So it's just, I'm not a fan of this, but let me show you what I got. Here are the old casters, the two that are left, and here are the new ones. These are, as you can see, much more beefy. 4 screws are going to hold them to the wood instead of 1. They are rated each for 40 pounds, right up there. So this gives me a total weight capacity of about 160 pounds, which would be more than what the coffee table weighs. Of course, if somebody sits on it, it's going to be more than that, but we'll just make sure we inform whoever tries to sit on it that it is not a chair, but these should at least survive momentary amounts of exceeding the weight, unlike these guys. All right, so in selecting the screws, I wanted to get something that would get in here and secure it, but not poke through the top. So you can see here with this block of wood, the caster on there, the screw will not quite go through the whole block, which is good. So we should have good screw engagement. So I'm not going to be overly picky about getting this exactly precise. I'm going to eyeball it. And as you can see, the caster does fit in there nicely. It fits on the block. I'm going to mark these holes, pre-drill them, and screw them in. You can also see the stud of the old screw that was in there. So we'll start, we'll line it up. Just going to mark the holes. And let's get the drill. So I've set my drill bit. This is a 5/64, which I did to kind of cover maybe about half of the diameter of the shaft of the screw. I wanted to remove a little bit of wood material, but not too much. I want to make sure this will compress the wood and bite into it, but I didn't want to have it try to drill the hole and possibly crack the wood. And you can see I've set the depth so that when the drill chuck bottoms out, that is the depth I need. So that way I don't have to worry about drilling too deep. If you have dense wood, you can do what I'm doing here and just drill part way back out to let the bit clear out. And then finish the hole. screw is not going in well. Ah, we stripped. Alrighty. Nice. All right, these are some high quality screws. That screw actually just sheared off. All right, well, I've got 2.5 in. I think I'm gonna go with a slightly larger drill bit. As you can see, this one here has only gone about partway in, and then the head has stripped. Easy out to the rescue. All right, well, I got 3 screws in there. I'm gonna use a larger drill bit to drill the pilot hole. Maybe it was just too much that, and I also just replaced my bit. I think the old one was getting a little bit of wear, and it was enough where it started jumping the screw head, and it rounded it out. So these are only good for a certain amount of time, so it made sense. Time to retire that one. All right, well, first one's on. Let's do the other 3. All right, there's the finished product. We got 4 new casters put on. Let's flip the table over and see how it rolls. All right, there we go. We're rolling a lot easier now that we actually have 4 wheels on here. All right, so that wraps up this project. Quick and easy, simple to do. As you can see too, it wasn't overly precise, especially with just putting the blocks. The blocks were already under there, so hopefully, if you have something similar and you need to get it done, this will kind of inspire you to say, it's not too bad. I think I can do it. So, well, anyway, that wraps up the first video of 2021. Thank you so much for watching. As I always say, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like the video, and please share it so that others can maybe get inspired as well. And till the next time, this is Par 64 Guy. See you later.